Hello everybody and welcome back to Newegg TV. I'm Steve and today I'm going to do an overview on the SuperNOVA G2 series of PSUs from EVGA. Okay, so the SuperNOVA G2 series of PSUs basically come in several flavors. We have the 1300 watt, the 1000 watt, the 850 watt, and of course the 750 watt. And each one of them are 80 plus gold certified. And just a quick and very brief explanation of that. It's basically its efficiency rating and breaks down for gold as having at a 20% load on the PSU, you're looking at 87% efficiency. At 50% load, it's looking at 90%, and 100% load, it's 87%. So you're basically losing anywhere between 10 to 13% to heat. Aside from that, this particular model has several great features, and I'm just going to show you a couple of them on the back here. So it is fully modular. It does come with a very stable power with very low electrical ripple and noise. It's going to provide up to 62.4 amps on the 12-volt rail. It's also compliant with ERP, Lot 6 2013 requirement, and the whole slew of protections that EVGA has been adding to all their PSUs, OCP, OVP, UVP, OPP, and CSP. Then of course, because it is 80 plus gold certified, that's going to be great for efficiency. It's very quiet with that 140 millimeter fan. To add to the quietness and the silent operation of this particular PSU, they've added new Eco Intelligent Thermal Control feature that basically means it's got a switch on the back that I'll show you guys later, puts it in eco mode, and basically makes it so that if it's anywhere below 45 degrees Celsius, it pretty much just turns off the fan, or if it's on super low usage. It's also SLI Crossfire ready. It's got active power factor correction, as well as very tight voltage regulation and an outstanding 10-year warranty with 100% of the Japanese capacitors will be used in this particular PSU. But let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, so I thought I'd start off with the paperwork here so you can see that it does give you a couple bits of information here, a little bit of information about the overprotection and over voltage protection and all that goodness, as well as a little bit of information about where you can plug things in if you're not aware of how to do that. Then of course they provide for you the small screws that you'd need in order to attach this PSU to your chassis. They're actually providing something pretty cool here. I mean, normally you could just do the jumper yourself, but it's kind of nice to have this little plug so that you could basically test the PSU or power different devices without needing a motherboard to do so. And they're also providing for you some Velcro straps, which is extra premium, but something nice if you wanted to get your wire management together very cleanly. Of course, they're providing a bag for you as well to keep all the additional wiring together so you can keep them separate from your other PSUs if you have another partially or fully modular power supply in your household. We'll go right down the line now with all the other cables that you do get in the package. You are getting 2 of the CPU supplemental power connectors. That is 4+4 pin. The other end would go straight into the PSU. Then we have the 24-pin connector here, or 20+4 I guess it would probably be. And it looks a little bit different than a 20+4 actually. We're going to call it a 24-pin all the same. Moving along, we do have your peripheral connectors. You are getting 3 of the SATA peripheral power connectors. 3 of the SATA connectors on each one of these, 4 times 3, which is a total of 9. Then you're getting 4 Molex 4-pin that would be plugged in, and as well as using these to get, I'm not really sure that you would even have this, but in case you do have a floppy, you can provide power for that with this small adapter. And then finally, we have 4 VGA power connectors. That is 6+2 pin, and a total of 4 of them. So you're going to have plenty of power provided to your graphics cards. And finally, on to the main event. We finally have a very extra thick cable for your PSU to provide power from your outlet, which is awesome. And then a nice little bag here to keep it protected. I'll go ahead and slide that out. And here is the PSU itself. I'll give you guys a quick spin, take a good look at it. Flip that around so you can take a look at all the connectors here and everywhere that you'd be plugging that in. Of course, we do have the 750 watt moniker down here, as well as EVGA's own logo, and of course some information about the PSU itself. So if you wanted to see a little bit of that, you can see that here. But I think probably the best thing I want to show you here is the eco-friendly button here, the eco on-off button. That's actually going to be where you'd be turning on and off eco mode. Okay everybody, that's going to wrap up this overview of EVGA's SuperNOVA G2 series of PSUs. I hope you guys liked what you saw today, and if you did, go ahead and click the like button. If you haven't already done so, click subscribe to any of our various YouTube channels, and we'll see you very soon.